Turning now to the bombshell resignation. Just hours ago at Harvard University, if you've been following, Claudine Gay is stepping down as president. As you know, following months of controversy surrounding antisemitism and plagiarism, in a letter to the Harvard community, she wrote in part, quote, "It has become clear that it is in the best interest of Harvard for me to resign so that our community can navigate this moment of extraordinary challenge with a focus on the institution rather than the individual." So Gay became the university's first black president back in July. So that's only 6 months ago and a day. Her exit marks the shortest tenure in Harvard's history. The university has been around for 388 years. NewsNation's Evan Lambert is following it now. Evan, what happens now? This is big news.
It is, Elizabeth. The university has announced that its provost, Alan Garber, will serve as interim president, and the search for a new leader will begin in short order. Harvard President Claudine Gay resigns. Shortest tenure in university history, reads the headline in the university's independent student newspaper, The Crimson. It broke the news that the embattled Ivy League's leader would step down following weeks of uproar over the university's response to anti-Semitism on campus and the integrity of her scholarship. In her own statement, Gay writes, quote, "It has been distressing to have doubt cast on my commitments to confronting hate and to upholding scholarly rigor, two bedrock values that are fundamental to who I am, and frightening to be subjected to personal attacks and threats fueled by racial animus." Gay's resignation comes after she was hit with more accusations of plagiarism on Monday. They were detailed in a report from the Washington Free Beacon, a complaint outlining 6 new allegations that reach into an 8th piece of Gay's 17 published works. The plagiarism allegations followed continued backlash over her failure to clearly condemn campus anti-Semitism at a congressional hearing last month.
There has been an alarming rise of anti-Semitism, which I understand is the critical topic that we are here to discuss.
That's correct. It is anti-Jewish hate crimes. And Harvard ranks the lowest when it comes to protecting Jewish students. This is why I've called for your resignation.
Republican Congresswoman and Harvard alum Elise Stefanik, with whom Gay infamously clashed, posting to X, quote, "2 down." Harvard knows that this long overdue forced resignation of the anti-Semitic plagiarist president is just the beginning of what will be the greatest scandal of any college or university in history. Harvard says Gay will return to her faculty position as a government professor. She's held that since 2006. MIT's president is the only one of those 3 leaders testifying before that congressional committee who has yet to resign. Elizabeth?
Yes, lots of vocal voices. Evan Lambert, thank you so much. So it's worth looking back at all the controversy over the past 6 months that got Harvard to this point. So as we mentioned, Claudine Gay became president on July 1st. Now, this was just days after the Supreme Court ruled that Harvard's race-based admissions policy was unconstitutional. We all remember that. 2 months later, a survey came out, and that ranked Harvard dead last for free speech among 300 different schools and universities. So that issue was front and center in October. That was just days after Hamas launched its horrific attack. If you remember, more than 30 student organizations penned a letter holding Israel entirely responsible for the violence that unfolded. So Gay, to many people, had a very tepid response at best. She had a tepid response to that, as well as other pro-Palestinian protests. And then we saw a wave of students, alumni, and big donors who basically claimed that her response shows a blatant display of anti-Semitism. Harvard alum and billionaire investor Bill Ackman was among the most vocal critics. And then there was the congressional testimony in early December that Evan Lambert mentioned in his piece and that we've all seen over and over again. That only poured gasoline on the fire and led to the resignation of University of Pennsylvania President Liz McGill. But it looked at that point as if Gay would survive. We saw emergency meetings and a Harvard corporation supporting her. But then we had plagiarism accusations come out about a week after that testimony, and then it continued to drip out and dog her all the way to the resignation today.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.